Hey, this is Chan from DifferenceInSkill, bringing you an updated ka ge rou deck profile of my Dragonic Overlord the End. Now, basically, this will be a profile and kind of like an explanation on why this deck is like tier 0.000. Like no other deck in existence can compare to the power of this deck. Now, very basic stuff, and it's just like some of this might seem common sense to some, and some might be like, what's an Overlord the End? So yeah, for all the newer players, have fun playing against this at like your locals. It's gonna be totally fun. You're gonna have a great time. You might feel like quitting Vanguard. Things happen. All right. This deck is pretty broken, but it's nothing you can't overcome with a bunch of sack. Now that's good, right? That's how this game is supposed to work. Okay, so you have Conroe. Conroe is your starting Vanguard. He moves back. He's a 5k booster. He searches for any level 1 in your deck, which is basically any card you'd actually want. Now, if anyone can complain like, I wish to search for level 3, then like our friends like to say, then you should go work for Konami, because Konami's good at making broken cards. So Bushiroad, a bit better at making less broken cards, but they kind of made Overlord the End. So yeah, Conroe, good stuff. For heal, easy. There's not much to be said about this. For heal's good. Heals are good. For draw, I run 3 different types of draws, so your opponent may think that you're running more draws than you actually are. Like if they see this, they've checked this in your graveyard, and they might be like, oh, so he might be running like 2 sets of draws. Yeah, of course it doesn't matter unless like you're in a tournament standing where everyone's actually like really hardcore about it, but I actually like running different draws. For one, it's a nice change of pace. You gotta look at different draw triggers. So yeah, Gatling Claw, I played one of them. It's in fact not that good. 4k booster could be a downside sometimes. You never want to have like tier 0.0. Yes, Mr. Hero. Tier 0.0. Basically, you don't ever want a card that can ever hinder you. Like, the least situational cards you have, the more consistent your deck becomes. So, like, any top will be like, I need to boost top anything that can boost. Good. Then you play it and you give an attack. So, you don't want to be playing like a Rakshaka, where it's like 3,000 attack boost. Like, congratulations, you boosted for exactly jack shit. So, yeah, try not to use things that are low attack and situational. So, for Blue Wave Jackal Kid, typical critical trigger, 5k, 10k shield, and 4 tar. Yeah, pretty standard trigger lineup. No, you do not use stands. People who say, but you could stand the card behind Dragonic Overlord the End and attack again. I'd rather get a crit and threaten them for game. Crits are good. Crits best trigger in the game. I'm not going to explain it if you don't understand by now. Stands are bad. Okay, so Conroe's gonna sit right here. So for Demon Mage Kimnara. Now in this deck, as you all know, Dragonic. Oh, maybe I should be going. I'll go in the other order to explain it a bit better. All right, grade 3s. Dragonic Overlord the End, 4 of them. Dragonic Overlord, 4 of them. Now, okay, Dragonic Overlord the End. Now, for those that you don't know, he is a cross ride. Now, cross rides were created, and it means that if you have the previous form in the soul, it gains a permanent set amount of power. Now, for Dragonic Overlord the End, he gains permanent plus 2,000 when Dragonic Overlord's in the soul. This will make it a 13k Vanguard on both turns. Now, just to put into perspective how strong that is, your opponent needs to swing for at least 18 for you to guard for 10. If they have anything on their rear guards that attacks for 17, you can block it for 5. Now that's really, really big. And some people's going to be like, but Azel can go up to blah, 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 and then attack you. Yes, it can. I'm not saying it's perfect. If you're playing against a 13k Vanguard, more likely than not, you're going to be in a tight situation. Now, since ka ge rou is a deck of destroying rear guards, this is complete synergy with Overlord the End, mainly because it's broken. So his ability to top that off is when you attack and hit a card, any card, Rearguard, Vanguard, you don't need to kill it. You can just attack it and hit it. You can discard a copy of itself, and it'll stand again by himself, so no standing the thing in the back. He does not lose Twin Drive, and you get to attack again. Now, some people are like, Blau Kruger is better. Spectral Duke is better. Alright, so let's look at the other cards. Spectral Duke Dragon. For those that you don't know what it does, it's basically a 10k plus 1k if you have a certain something in your soul. That's irrelevant. Like, assuming at max potential it's 11k, which isn't hard, but you attack, counterblast 2, kill 3 units, and stand it, and it loses Twin Drive. So you get 1 check after that. So, okay, 1 check. Congratulations, you got 1 check. Now, you killed 3 things. You lost 3 cards. I lost 1. So, the only way it's better is that Spectral Duke does not actually need to hit now. It has, like, it goes attack, and at the end of your attack step, you can stand it again. And by killing 3 of your rear guards, counterblast 2. Now, that's the only advantage it has on Overlord the End. But that actually makes it a lot less scary, because Overlord the End, its main strength comes in the fact that... Okay, first let's talk about Sternblau Kruger then, okay. Sternblau Kruger, when you attack and hit, counterblast 2, discard 2 cards, stand this card and the card in the back, and then it loses Twin Drive. See the theme? Every Vanguard that restands itself will lose Twin Drive. This one doesn't. Now, why is that good? Let's see. Say you have 1 card in hand. It's an Overload the End. You attack, counterblast, attack, it hits. Discard it. Or, no, Twin Drive. Whatever you get, discard it. Twin Drive again. Now you have 4 cards. Your 1 card became 4 cards. Now, what happened there? I'm sure that's balanced, right? Look, attack, discard 1, draw 4. Go ahead. Man, that sounds good, doesn't it? No. Discard 1, draw 4. That's bad. I mean, Sternblau Kruger is definitely better. You discarded 2 cards to draw 1. Yep. Yeah. Just discard 2 cards or don't draw 1. Oh, sorry. Discard 2 cards, draw 3. So you get +1 in a sense. Which you don't actually, because you lost Twin Drive. It doesn't really matter. So, you discarded 2 cards. Draw 3. Discard 1 card. Draw 4. I think Sternblau Kruger is still better. Oh, no. Spectral Duke is better. Okay. Attack, technically, ditch 3, because you lost 3 cards. Draw 3. Break even. So good. Definitely better than Overload the End. I mean, there's no reason why, if you lose card advantage, it could be any better. Like, getting card advantage is pointless. Now, anyone who hears this and says yes, I'd say, I'm sorry, please, go get something checked, because there's something in your head that's not working. Card advantage is always important. This card will provide you infinite amount of card advantage. You can block things for 5, it's an advantage. You can attack, draw 4 cards, it's an advantage. Your opponent has to constantly block this. If your opponent is not blocking this, either they're really ballsy or they're really bad. Like, you can go attack, no guard, Twin Drive, check, get Overload the End, stand, attack again, draw 4 cards. Like, any smart player will not let that happen. Or do everything in his power to not let that happen. He'd rather get hit by the rear guards. Right? Your rear guards don't let you draw 4 cards, now do they? Okay, so this is Overload the End. It's a really broken card. Like, it's really that's why I don't normally play this deck, because it's too strong. It's way too strong. There's no point in playing a deck that's like, basically, Kage Row has no bad matchup. There's no bad matchup. Not a single matchup exists that's bad for this deck. And in exchange, every deck has a bad matchup against this deck, because every deck has weaknesses to getting all their rear guards sniped. Tachikaze doesn't. Attack. Die. Tachikaze. Okay, oh, you kill my rear guards, I search for something. I kill your rear guard, I draw 4 cards. It's fair, isn't it? No. You do not want to let this hit no matter what. Because if you do, you're probably going to lose. If I drew 4 cards on you, you're probably going to lose. Even if they're all 5k shields. Most likely you're going to have a shitty field. Yeah, this card's really good. Look, I spent like 9 minutes talking about this card. Yes, this card's stupid. Moving on. 2 Nahalem. I only play 2 Nahalem. it's I like this kind of now, so it's okay. Nahal, you don't really need them because you have Overlords as your attackers too. 4 Burning Horn Dragon, plus 3k when you have an Overlord in your soul, so it boosts up to 12. 4 Wyvern Strike Tejas. Tejas, basically now, Nahal's pretty straightforward. It's a beater, so I'll explain these guys. So, Burning Horn Dragon, basically, he'll help you hit 18k. Now, I was like, well, so what? If you boost it with a bard, you hit for 20k. How many Vanguards actually have 10k power? All the gold paladin ones. What if you're not playing against gold paladins? I'll attack for 20k anyways, block for 10. It's the same. The reason why these cards are good isn't because it can reach 20k. That's a bonus. The reason why they're good is because they can reach 18 very easily. Now, any 6k booster in the deck, like a lot of them, I have a lot. I have like this many 6k boosters. I'll explain that later. That after you boost with 6k, you can attack an Overlord at the end, Phantom Blaster Overlord for 18, which next time need to block for 10. Then you go, but you get attack for 20 once again because everyone's stuck up on power. Because power is important, but not as important as you think. Like being able to break, like just scrape the like go for the minimum amount that you can get, and that's fine. Like, if you go attack for 18, that's fine. That's already good if you're fighting against Overlord at the end. The fact that you can hit 18 is amazing. It's actually true, because, like I said, Wyvern Strike Tejas, kill rear guards. You know, if they lose a 8k booster, it's highly unlikely they're ever going to attack your Vanguard for a good amount. The reason why Tejas is never dead, there's nothing in the deck, in any deck, that can be like, I withstand up to Tejas. I'm a rear guard. I boost. Tejas will attack you. Not even boosted. It can even attack not even boosted. Attack your Maron for 8,000. Or if you have something else, like boosted by Bar, I attack your Maron. He needs 10. Boosted by Jaron, I attack your Maron for 18. There's no way it's gonna live. It almost auto kills anything. But they can perfect guard it. Congratulations, they perfect guard it for their Maron. Right? So Tejas doesn't cost counterblast. Very counterblast efficient for this deck because you need the counterblast for him. Now his counterblast is retardedly like cost efficient. Counterblast 2, you can do it twice a game, if not 3 times if you healed. Now Wyvern Strike Tejas. Once again, there are always reasons for these things to happen. Now, okay, moving on. 1 Wyvern Strike Jaron. Jaron boosts Tejas, and this column becomes 18. Now you can auto kill basically anything, any booster in this column now. The reason why it's fine to run this, if you have a Burning Horn in front of it, it attacks for 18. If you would have Tejas in front of it, you have 18 attacking Overlord at the end. Of course you don't want Tejas here because it's 8k, but, you know, whatever works. If you can reach it, go for it. You can go Nahalim Bar, that also reaches for 18. You can go Overlord Bar. You know, a lot of... Basically, this deck has very little dead cards. The least dead cards you have, the better. Now, it's not like, oh, Kage Rou's OP. It doesn't have dead cards. No, every deck has dead cards. I just choose not to run them because they're dead cards. You don't want anything weighing you down, especially in a format that's so unforgiving. Now, in the English format, you don't really need to run Tejas because it doesn't really matter. Attack a rear guard, sure, I'll play anything. Boost by anything. Attack your Vanguard for 15, it's probably going to hit. So, Tejas, not so good in English format. In Japanese format, pretty good. Especially if you're playing Overlord at the end. But anything's really good if you're playing Overlord at the end. 4 bar, pretty standard. You have to run 4 of your generic AK beats, or else you're having a hard time fighting Overlord at the end. 3 Vanguard Bari. You don't need 4. As I said before, like, Overlord at the end, you're just like, oh, you need to hit me for 23 in order for me to actually care, for it to be worth it to perfect guard it. Can you? No, most likely not. What rear guard can? You can have a 14k attacker with a 9k booster. Now those are so easy to find, aren't they? Huh? There's only like one deck that has rear guards that strong. So, and that's Darker Regulars. But they're pretty fun, but that's not the case. So, Wyvern Guard Bari, you don't need 4. By the way, if you guys have a Japanese one, I'll gladly trade you this English one and a bit more if you really want. Even though the English ones are technically worth more, but just a little, because Americans are weird. They priced English pens, but like I want another Japanese one, because this is the only English card in my deck. So if you guys have one Japanese Bari, definitely leave me a PM, leave a comment saying I have one. I'll trade you something for it. I'll give you something in my binder too, just take a look or something. Yeah. So 3 Heat Nail Salamander. For those of you that don't know what this card does, when you get boost and hit a Vanguard, if it hits, you can shuffle this card back into the deck, kill a grade 1. It doesn't cost Counterblast, it's a break even. So the theme of this deck is you have a lot of removal that doesn't actually cost Counterblast. Now, so I was like, oh, whatever, you just need 2, you can use it once, why are you so greedy? If you're at 3 damage and you have 2 unflipped, you're pressuring them the second you play this card. I have this card out, I have 2 Counterblasts, you could die. You could just let me draw 4, attack, at any point in the game now. That's why saving Counterblast is so good. Like, okay, I'll save it. Attack. Get to guard it. Can't let it hit. Guard it. No? You don't want to guard it? Alright. Twin Drive. Get Overlord at the end. Or have one in your hand. Ditch it. Draw 4 cards. Now, was that really worth it? You should probably have guarded it. Now, the reason why Heat Nail Salamander is so good, it's like I said before, they'd rather take your rear guards. Now, if you have these boosting, right, I don't think they want to take your rear guards, because you're going to take out their, precious boosters that they need direly to fight Overlord at the end. I'll kill your booster. Let's see you attack it now. I call Iron Tail Dragon, attack for 17, guard for 5. Easy. Easy. Now, I play 4 Demonic Mage Kimnara. Kimnara is one of those cards where it's like, it costs Counterblast. I thought you said you didn't want to use things that use too much Counterblast. This uses Counterblast. This is like, you don't have to use a card when you draw it. You can guard with it. The reason why you run 4 is that it's too good to pass up. The fact that, okay, they have a Maron. I have Spare Counterblast. Soul Charge. Kill it. It's annoying. It's in the way. Soul Charge. Kill it. Soul Charge. Kill it. Soul Charge. Kill it. You don't have to use it because you can use this or Tejas. But, if you don't have this or Tejas, which you should because you're running a lot of copies of them, and then, be like, Oh, in fact, if you don't have a Heat Nail, search for Conroe. Remember, Conroe exists. So, Kimnara, you don't always need to use him. It's preferred that you don't have to. It's better to trade off your Heat Nail for it. Or you can tag with a Tejas. But this is for emergency. But you still run 4, even though it's I don't have to use it every game, in fact, because how useful it is. It's so good. It solves all your problems. Now, once again, Conroe. Let's think about this. You don't run 4 perfect guards. You're gonna get a damage check. You're not even gonna draw one. I started with Conroe. I start with a perfect guard. Search for a perfect guard. It's a great one. Goes to my hand. Yeah. Oh. So what if you run Jaron? You're never gonna draw. You only run 1. Oh. Conroe. I can draw the Jaron when I want to, and I don't have, and I probably won't draw it if I didn't want it, because I only run 1. Makes sense? Heat Nail, so situational. Had this Vanguard. What if you don't draw it? Conroe. There it is. I started with it, in fact. Kimnara? So bad. What are you gonna do? Kill a rear guard? What? You run 4, sure. What if you don't draw when you need it? Conroe. You understand why this card is so good? This card is like the toolbox to all your tools. I need to kill a rear guard. I need to kill a rear guard. I need a perfect guard. I need a strong card. I need to kill a rear guard. I'll get it right here. Now, some people might wonder, why don't you use Flame of Promise? Flame of Promise is a situational card. It'll be dead if you don't have an Overlord. Now, but your Vanguard's always Overlord. You can attack for 23. So, most of the time you're attacking your rear guard with Overload at the end. If you have, if you're not ballsy enough to, bluff, if you bluff them, right? You bluff them that you have Overload at the end. You attack a rear guard and they say no guard. Congratulations, your opponent has balls. That's all I'm going to say. You attack a rear guard, you wasted your attack. So normally, I would attack the Vanguard if I didn't have it, but if I knew my opponent would be bluffed, or they don't want to take the risk, because even if I bluff them, it could be on the top 2 and I could just draw 4 right there. Yeah, ditch 1, draw 4. Easy. So, you don't really need the extra power, because, okay, so say you don't cross-ride him. You boost it with a bar. they probably have a 9k rear guard. I'm just saying, they probably have one. Like, alright, now moving on. This is a 20-minute video, but I really need to make sure that you guys understand how strong this card is. Because I don't want anyone saying something like, Block Kruger is better. Spectral Duke is better. Phantom Blaster Overlord is better. Nothing is better than this card, guys. Come on. Really? I mean, think about what this card can do. It has infinite pressure when it's on the field. It can ditch 1, draw 4. In fact, it's better than drawing 4. If you get a trigger in them, you add power. Alright? Power. Ooh, power. Blah, 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 power. Everyone's like power starved. Everyone loves power. So, and you can block rear guards for 5k. A lot of the time. Now, String Block Kruger's better. He blocked most things for 10. No one really cares if you have it on the field. Have it on the field. Okay, go break even. Have fun. No, go plus. Technically, it's a -1, but let's just say like because you're supposed to get twin drive, so technically, Block Kruger's a -1. Okay. So, have your +1. Have your +3. Wait, what? Why'd you give your opponent +3? What the hell? What'd you just do? No, Duke is better. I mean, Duke kills stuff. Have your -2. Have it. Just take it. Yeah, okay. If I'm not gonna die, if they're gonna Spectral Duke me, go right ahead. Lose 3 cards, because you're in a bad situation already. Way to make it worse. So, yeah. This is kind of like a rant and a deck profile and like a little explanation of like what the cards do and stuff. So overall, this deck doesn't have any bad matchup. Some people might say, what if you don't get the time to set up? Well, that's a really good question. Like, what if you play Spike Brothers, a really strong rush deck? Like the ones I play, like the turn where you win at turn 4. What if you're playing that? What if? Well, okay, let's see. What does this deck do? Okay, so first I'm gonna kill your rear guards. Kill your rear guards, so you're gonna have troubles boosting. I'm going to. Oh, your Vanguard's kind of hard to block. I'm gonna tutor Bari. Oh, your Vanguard's 10k. I can actually abuse that with a Burning Horn. I don't have to. Oh, I see you want to take damage. Let Heat Nail hit. I'll kill on the rear guard. Oh, Tejas is on the field. I'll kill your rear guard. Wait, so suddenly their rush has so little cards to it because you kept killing them. Oh, I don't mind. I don't mind that you're 2 damage. You're gonna die anyways. You're gonna run out of steam real quick. What if they're not playing a rush deck? Then you're not worried. Your end game is so much stronger than any other deck. It's like, okay, no. Gold Paladins are clearly better. If you boost a Sagramore no, that doesn't even work. If you boost a Slaygall Double Edge with Gareth, Counterblast 3, you can abuse Overlord the end. Now, who thinks that sounds retarded? I sure do. There's nothing in this format that will actually abuse Overlord the end. You can't. Like, please feel free to explain yourself and why stand triggers are better than criticals. Because I'll nod and say I agree. I agree. So yeah, basically this deck won't have a bad matchup. Like if you name anything, I'll explain it to you. Rushdown, or especially Rushdown, right? They're gonna have a weak rear guard. They probably can't guard it. They can't guard it properly. I attack your high speed Bracky with Overload the End boosted by Bar. Come at me. Hit. Twin Drive, Persona Blast. I'm up on you by 3 cards. Can you still rush me down? Probably not, because you probably killed all his rear guards. Like, I'm not gonna say like that's so situational. You only have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards that can kill rear guards. So situational. You know, if they put a booster up front, kill it. Kill it. Like, whatever. They had it up front, kill it. Dealing damage to your Vanguard is not even important, especially if your opponent understands how to play Spike Brothers. Like, you know, like say you're playing Spike Brothers against me. Since I know how to play it, I'm not gonna hit you up damage. If you're not rushing me, right? Oh, whatever. Then I don't have to kill all your rear guards. If you're rushing me, I won't give damage to you. I'll attack you once, like a turn. Have fun using Deadly Emperor at turn 3. Oh wait, you can't. It has Limit Break 4, right? I forgot about that. Have fun using Deadly Dent. I'll kill it. See the theme? You have a problem, kill it. You can. This deck allows you to do so. Now, anything else I would like to explain? Yes, things like Dragon Monk Goku, Dragonic Lawkeeper, Dual Axe Archdragon, all these other cards. Like, of course, Ka ge rou has a lot of neat cards that you can play. Unfortunately, that Overlord the End exists. None of these cards are actually even on par with Overlord the End, and they will never be. So, once they make grade 3s, they're kind of like, it's not as good as Overlord the End, but in a sense, what is, right? Nothing, really. So, it's unfortunate that you have to be like, oh, crap, they're playing Overlord the End. I don't, like, a new grade 3 comes out, ooh, it looks cool, too bad I'll never use it. Yeah. So this is the Overlord the End deck. I hope you guys learned something. That's really what I want to be teaching. I don't really care if you guys know, like, what I'm playing, because I'm sure you guys kind of don't either. But, like, I want to educate you guys. See, like, because I know a lot of people are, like, playing English, and, like, what's an Overlord the End? This sounds really good. It's not just good. No, it's not even good. It's, like, amazing. It's not just good. Good is way too little. It's, like, it's amazing. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. A little rant, some card for talk, I guess. And before I leave, I would like to sell out a little and say, not really sell out. I kind of ordered too many sleeves. Oh wait, this is not for sale. I kind of ordered too many sleeves, so if you guys want to buy some, feel free. I actually don't have a use for these. These are big sleeves, so they're bigger than the Vanguard sleeve. So it's gonna be your oversleeve or your Magic size sleeve, your standard sleeve. Pokemon, Magic, Waste Shores, both of these are. So if you want one, PM me. I'll PM you the price and details. I have a problem with buying things. Someone's ordering, ooh, let me buy something, because I could. I didn't really want any of these. So yeah, and another thing is, I got some Vanguard Reds for sale. These are from Point Exchange only. They're worth a whole lot, so if you want them, PM me, we can talk about stuff. I can trade you cards, trade you a Bari for them, maybe. And I got some Vanguard Blues. They're all packaged, like I haven't opened them. And these are used. All right. So yeah, I got some stuff for sale, like just some sleeves. Vanguard Blues, Vanguard Reds, and some anime sleeves. I didn't really need these. I just needed one set. So I'll keep one, and you guys can hopefully buy one. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Okay. 650 is coming up soon. Remember, guys, check out the video. Hope you guys win. I'm giving away the 2 Narukami decks right out of my pocket. So yeah. Bye.